And he's got this down to the 35. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run them.
Back to throw. Sawyer. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Here we go, set, 91. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Fight.
They'll run on first down. It's Ward. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down now, it's Ward. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here we go, here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Hey, let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Set, ready? 10-2 start. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. You draw quarters. Be careful.
On the ground with Ward. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Ready? 280. Mike 52 right here. Tommy. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. New Mike 52. Mike 52. Easy. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Let's go.
Working out of the gun. Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
This is brought in at the 21. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. Check. 59.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, I got you. 59 mark. Check.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sawyer escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Check 13.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sawyer. That is caught at the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 8. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. 25, check 25.
From the gun, Sawyer. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He was covered by Jenopoly.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Let's get in there, Harry. Check 99. Check 99. He's coming. We got double up. Rock it. Watch out. Go.
Throwing again. Sawyer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
60 Pittsburgh.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Jameis to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Zoom. Flip it. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Get ready.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be brought down. It looks like right at the 40.
That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Sawyer. This is Miller, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 4. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Winston. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Winston. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Balaj. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll set him back with a bring up a 2nd and 13.
Get him, boys. Ready. Black 25 behind. Yeah. You don't want none. Green, triple T. 58 to Hayward. 58 to Mike. Here we go. Let's go.
To throw is Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Shifts by him. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Green, triple team. 58 is a Mike. 6-6. He don't know.
Winston. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Bosa, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Right. Wait. Come on. 58. 58's the Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Winston. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 55 on the 50. 52. Off. Coming to you. My 52. Let's go.
Throwing. Winston. He finds his target, Fuller. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Here's Winston. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They run it with Balaj. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
36. Check, wait. Deuce.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 4th down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Check that. We're on Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. That's it.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trailed big here to begin quarter number 4.
Check.
And again this time to the tailback. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Looking to throw. Sawyer is going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get there. It's way down into Jacksonville territory.
A 57-yard gain.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Ready, 30 base. Recon, 132 fighter.
To throw on 2nd down. Sawyer. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen. And that'll make it 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because...
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Joey Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. And his kick here is good. And that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. That kick return falls 1 yard short of the all-time mark as it goes down as a 108-yard return. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
2nd and 5. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43.
First down, Denver.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sawyer. For Keenan Allen, that's complete.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5.
Check. Hey, lock it. Look, squeeze. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
From the gun, Sawyer. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Green, triple T.
From the 22, Winston. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Winston's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check safety, check.
Green, triple T. Green, triple T.
High seven.
They'll throw again. Winston. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Easy. White.
52's the mic. Echo.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch switch.
1st down, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Short. Easy. Hey.
Check 52's the mic. I don't think you got it, son.
Flip it.
On 2nd down, Winston again. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his 1st catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
get off the field. 58's the mic. 58.
Green, triple T.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 58's the mic. 58.
A first down throw for Winston. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Nick Bosa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
58, right over there, right over there.
Hey,
Mike, 50.
5 on the 50.
Go.
5 on the 50.
49, check 49, check 49.
Switch.
Green, triple T.
He's checking Crab. And 58 is a mic. Go 58.
Easy. Hey.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get
White.
Off the play fake, Winston steps away. And his pass incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 18. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
You must be dreaming.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Check me out. Hey, Mike 51.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 50.
Operating from the gun, Sawyer. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Five. Let's go.
On 4th down, Sawyer. And he's got Miller. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
On the ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Speed grip.
From the gun, Sawyer. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's got the hook up to Miller. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Sawyer. He's going to rifle one deep left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, You play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
Now, I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to them.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, Winston. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 32.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day.
On 1st and 10, Sawyer. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual
it.
guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, right at the 15-yard line here. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.